I'm reading a pamphlet now, which I have written, and it is called Awe. It's about animal rights, and it's against animal objectification, and it belongs to the category of an anti-speciesist animal sociology. Humans consider the universe to be inexplicable in its infiniteness, while they believe they can explain animals, namely as something like the lower and lowest citizens, within the world of those schemes that may just suit our stratagems at any given time. With all the awe and human knowledge expressed in the recognition of our practical factual limitedness in regards to Earth and the universe, we nevertheless willfully take the conscious and habitualized decision on a ritual and on the institutionalized level to let ourselves and or others ascribe non-human animals the status of lower Earth citizens in an assertively and uniquely objectifying way. As if we were to decide, exempting our humanness selectively by the facts-creating means of degradation, injury, murder, ridicule, while we subject the habitat of non-human animals to a similar dominant way of rule, making the suggestion that ignoring animal sapiens' eco-knowledge and sense were simply dismissible. And there our sense of utility and order faces the even more seemingly distant reality of even other life and other forms of existence. Outwardly, such pretensions work in a particular way, but inwardly, in the realm of free thought, this arbitrariness does not work. Conscience, knowledge, freedom, all pay the toll for the arbitrary separation that humans collectively and contractually draw at the boundary of knowledge of the world and knowledge of animality. Natural sciences reflect only the question that people construct about them. One knows this, and theoretically one recognizes such limitations. The typical questions we ask about non-human animals, based on zoological biologistic assumptions, already presuppose that animals are not animales sapientes or animal sapiens to us, but explicable entities considered in terms of our explanatory categories. We make a final limited determination about being an animal, which does not require from us, and in principle makes superfluous, to question basic categories from their principle, and with the addition of a more far-reaching perspectivity than that of considering them as forms of being further down on our conceived evolutionary ladder. Footnotes. Interesting in this context, the artistic compositional ponderings by Bettina Skripczak in her idea behind her composition Anomalia Lunae Media. Euler's logical conclusion about scientific limitation, to which Skripczak refers, is also reminiscent of Hannah Arendt's discussion of her nature and history in a more condensed form in Natur und Geschichte and in long strands of thoughts in her work The Human Condition.